How y'all doing? It's Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Richard TV 91. This time I'm reviewing Highlander Season 1, Episode 2. What happens on this week's episode, Richie's trying to find where he comes from, and he knows that his mother died when he was real young. So he tracks down this old guy that used to own this candy shop that him and his mother used to go to all the time. And Richie finds out toward the end of the episode that the mother that raised him that died at the candy shop was actually his foster mother, but he finds this out at the end of the episode. So he tries to go find her husband during this episode, and he finds this guy, and he's this guy's acting like he's Richie's father or whatever. So Richie brings him in, and Duncan lets Richie and this guy. Well, Richie's already staying with Duncan, but he lets this guy stay the night in Duncan's house. And this guy, he steals this golden mask, and the reason he steals this golden mask, he owes this woman $50,000, and her bouncer is checking up on this guy every so often because he has 5 days to pay him back. Well, what happens is Richie goes to try to find this guy after he stole the golden mask, and the bouncer's there, so the bouncer takes Richie to this woman, and Duncan's already been to this woman's establishment before, trying to figure out more about this guy that's pretending to be Richie's father. Well, at the end of the episode, Duncan goes to save Richie, and this guy shows back up and brings the mask back, and then Duncan gets in a fight with all these bouncers, and he's able to take them down pretty easily because he knows all these fighting moves from when, because he's like 400 years old, he's immortal, so he knows all these different fight moves or whatever. And what happens in the flashback scenes, we see when Duncan dies and comes back to life, and his father doesn't claim him anymore. And come to find out, the guy who Duncan thought was his father really wasn't his father, because his father's son was a stillborn, and they replaced his son with Duncan. So that's all that really happened in this week's episode. My question for y'all is, now that Richie knows that the woman that was raising him is his foster mother, what's going to happen? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, GG's awesome. This has been our episode of Richard TV 91. See y'all next time.